creating a map. You're basically mapping out what price is doing. All right. So you can see how price came down the line, came down to the line at one time, and then it turned around and went up. Then it came down to the line again. And then what happened? It turned around and went up. So now you see price approaching that same area. All right. What are you going to be thinking that price is possibly going to be doing? Probably turning around and going back up. Now, we have no crystal balls. Nobody gets to say what's really going to happen, but what you do get to do is start to create a map of what you think price is going to do. So as of right now, because it's above the line, we're looking for the possibility that price will come down to it again and turn around. So in this picture right here, you also can see that it says support can become resistance and resistance can become support. So what does that mean? Well, really, support is only support if price is, above it and is bouncing off the top of it, meaning if price has come down to it and has found support, meaning it hasn't broken below. Resistance is only resistance if price is below that line area. So price is going upward, approaching that line, but not going over it. Okay. So the only reason why a line is support or resistance, it really just depends on where price is actually located at that given time. So now you can see how that same area, that same region that we called support can become resistance. You see how it's been touched multiple times. You've got support here and you've got resistance over there. The more touches, the stronger the line. So what do I actually mean? So what do I actually mean when I say the stronger the line? I'm going to give you an example of what I mean when I say the stronger the line. Okay. When my husband and I decided to buy some furniture, we bought a table. I picked it out. I love the table. He didn't like the table. We got it home. We put it in the kitchen and I loved it when I saw it. So my husband thought it didn't work there. It was too big. It just took over the area. I said, I love it. It's great. Just believe me. And he still was like, no, I don't like it. So here we go. A friend comes over and they said, oh my gosh, I love the table. It's amazing. Oh, I just love it. He's like, you really think so? You really like that table? I don't really know. Here we go. Another friend comes over another day. Oh my gosh. Oh, this table that you got is so perfect. It just fits the area well. And he still looks at the table. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know about it. Third person comes over. Oh my gosh, the table. I love the table, and this is him, my husband. Yes, I thought the table looked really good. We were actually thinking about getting chairs and putting them over here. Now, all of a sudden, my husband likes the table and is actually acting as though he picked it out and has plans to put new chairs and whatnot by the table. So what do I mean when I say the more touches, the stronger the line? In the same way that my husband needed at least 3 other people to come by and reassure him that the table is amazing. Now all of a sudden he loves the table. In the same way, the more times price touches the line, the more we as traders think that this is an area where price is going to react. I hope that makes sense. Something else you want to keep in mind in regards to support and resistance zones. I want you to know that they're not like this perfect little line that you draw where, price has to come and touch this perfect little line. They're more like zones or broad areas. So the reason why I have them drawn as zones or broad areas is because not everybody is going to be looking at the exact same place, but they're all going to be looking around the same area. So when you think about price and it having a reaction, maybe you drew the line about 5 pips below somebody else on the other side of the globe, but everybody across the globe all sees the same area. So when you draw them, make sure you draw them more like areas. If you put a line there, know that price can react anywhere near, below, or slightly, or above that area that you drew. Okay. So now let's talk about how do you actually draw support and resistance. I talked about what they are. Now let's actually get into how would you actually apply and draw them. And guys, after you watch this video, I want you to go to TradingView or MetaTrader 4, and I want you to actually practice looking for what I'm about to talk about next.